The twist was damn good when you found out who the killer, who the victim, and what the situation was. You didn't see it coming. You didn't see it coming. I promise you, you're gonna think you see it coming. You ain't gonna see a damn thing. You won't bet. How much you got? You want me to love you, but you don't love me now. Why should I give my heart to you? We gonna shut that motor down. I've been searching for you for a long time now, but you've left my heart's vision. Now you want me to stay in your life. That won't happen again. No, you said no. I said no. Can't blame you. No. That's why I like that book. Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of Lucy Foley? She wrote a book called The Guest List. Have you read it? No? What's going on in your life, man? No problem. All is forgiven. Go and read it. It's a good book. Damn good book. My name is Charlie Crawford, and this is I Like That Book. It's up on you now. I said it backwards. I usually say my name is Charlie Crawford now, and now it's awkward. This is Charlie Crawford from the heart, and again, I want to tell y'all about a book that I read. It's called The Guest List, and the book is by Lucy Foley. I like this book, okay? Okay, so boom, confession. I never read an Agatha Christie book. Oh, damn. Y'all about to crucify me. I understand that. I ain't never read an Agatha Christie book. I probably did, but I can't, like, definitely say that I did. But what I did read is contained thrillers and a lot of cozy mysteries. It got that feel. It definitely got that feel. I say contained thriller. Why? Because it's on an island. It's all within one night. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, it's a wedding or whatnot, which is brings in that cozy mystery feeling. But it involves many characters, all a part of the wedding in a sense, right? There's the bride, there's the groom, there's the bridesmaid, there's the best man, there's the plus one. You know what I mean? It gets a lot of these crucial and essential, you know what I mean, point of view characters. And also, it kind of like sort of at the beginning is letting you know who these key players are, these key characters in this game or whatnot. And it's also laying out their motives. That's how I took it. It's laying out their motives. And so you read, like, the setup is extremely long and it's drawn out or whatnot, but it's developing the characters' inner conflicts. And again, it makes you feel like, okay, you can kind of, while you're looking at the story, it's fun. Everybody coming over here to this wedding. Who got the motive for the murder later? And who could the killer or the killers be? It's fun, man. It's good fun. So like I said, cozy mystery matched with some kind of contained thriller feel. If you like that, go and sit down in that armchair, get you some coffee, let the steam rise upon your body, and snuggle in and get your read going. And so, boom. I didn't even make sure that this was good. I don't even know if y'all can see me, if the lighting is good. I was supposed to do like 3 things, have fun with this, turn around and look. So I'm just shooting it, whatever. A lot of these characters, pretty much all of these characters have internal conflict from stories. They're all dealing with something from the past. Being at this wedding is bringing up something that they struggled with or they're struggling with from the past. And it seems like all of these characters, looking at this character or looking at that character, looking at this character, it brings out a lot of those emotions and a lot of those memories come flooding back for all of these characters. And so everybody's tied up, everybody's tied into each other. And again, it makes it like a puzzle. It's like a game. Like, okay, who got the motive to not like this person or not like that person? Who's the most hated? Who's the most liked, right? The bride is this woman who owns her own business. She, you know what I mean? She's like a type A personality. She gets what she wants. You know, people can be afraid of her because, again, she's very assertive and things like that. But she got this fiance here, the groom, who is I guess a reality TV star. He does like a survivalist TV show or whatnot, and I think he was a black man. Anywho, he is everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. He's very, very handsome. He's in shape. You know what I mean? Things of these natures. And so boom, there's that. You got the best man who's kind of rinky dink, like, okay, why is he a best, why is he a best man? Why are y'all still friends? We got the best man who is just, looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo with no money and things like that. And so boom, we got a lot of their old friends from school. We got the younger sister, Olivia, of the bride, who is the bridesmaid or whatever, or the, what do you call it, the maid of honor. Is that what it is? Am I tripping? Then there's the +1 POV, who is with her husband, and he is the quote-unquote best man for the bride. Ain't that crazy? And you can just see right there, it's just a web of just conflict and tension. It's just so much drama in this book. And again, the name of this game, the name of this story is basically Secrets Are Dangerous. Everybody got their own secrets, and they may come out in a very, very explosive manner during this wedding vacation getaway, and it's absolutely amazing. One thing that I noticed though, a lot of these men, you know what I mean, in this book, were basically childish and immature bastards. They like to say boys will be boys a lot. And I've never said that in my life, meaning I'm not gonna do something just for the, the sake of saying, oh, I'm a boy, you know what I mean? Boys gonna be boys, you know what I mean? Just jump up and fart on you, say, hey, boys be boys. A lot of these, you know what I mean, characters, like I said, are just mad childish. And so, but the point is this. So like I said, if you like those cozy mysteries, contained thrillers, definitely give this book a read, give this book a go. I think you'll find it very, very entertaining. The chapters aren't super long or anything like that. It got some funny scenes to it. There's some deep conversations being had. There's people, like I said, dealing with issues of the past. The characters, for the POV characters, I mean, they're well-rounded. They're very well-rounded. You will not be disappointed in this book. Like I said, sometimes there were slow parts, but the pacing to me read more of a suspense, or sort of like a mystery. You know how it slowed down. And so there are contained thriller moments, and there's cozy mystery feels to it. But if you like those kind of reads, like I said, give it a go. I read it on audiobook, and it was absolutely amazing. He's on Libby.co. On an island off the coast of Ireland, guests gather to celebrate two people joining their lives together as one. The groom, handsome and charming, a rising television star. The bride, smart and ambitious, a magazine publisher. It's a wedding for a magazine or for a celebrity. The designer dress, the remote location, the luxe party favors, the boutique whiskey. The cell phone service may be spotty and the waves may be rough, but every detail has been expertly planned and will be expertly executed. But perfection is for plans. The people are all too human. As the champagne is popped and the festivities begin, resentments and petty jealousies begin to mingle with the reminiscences and well wishes. The groomsmen begin the drinking game from their school days. The bridesmaid, not so accidentally, ruins her dress. The bride's oldest, male friend, gives an uncomfortably caring toast. And then someone turns up dead. Who didn't wish the happy couple well? And perhaps more important, why? I'm gonna get into some takeaways. I really didn't take no quotes or nothing like that, but let me see if I can tell y'all what was going on. So, the +1, Hannah, she talked about how she and her husband, Charlie, having 2 kids, basically took a lot of years of fun from them, right? She felt like there was another person that was lost, right? A lot of carefree fun. The person who used to dance on tables was lost forever. They're out there, but they're lost forever. And I just feel like that was kind of something that somebody can take heed to, right? It's a warning that, yep, yeah, that person is essentially RIP, because I have a daughter and it's stuff that I, like to do still to this day, but literally can't when I'm at home. Obviously, when I'm, it's an anomaly. A lot of people ain't truck drivers, and so I can't do a lot anyway. But if I was home, even if I was home, a personal banker again, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I would want to do, because boom, I have another child. I have another human being that I have to be there for. I have to sacrifice for. And so I like the way she said that it took years from them. Since the kids, it's like we're more like colleagues or partners on a small, somewhat shaky startup that we have to devote all of our attention to instead of lovers. And it's like this sometimes, but we have to fight exactly that, right? Don't become roommates. You know what I mean? That takes the fire straight up out of y'all relationship. It's just gonna be ice. Who wants to live in the ice? Are you from Antarctica? Are you from Alaska? You don't want to live in an igloo. Keep the passion going. Do not become like colleagues. But a lot of times that's what a kid and having a family will do. You put all your attention into one piece. Two, of course, your kids. Three, your career and stuff like that. And a lot of times our spouse or our significant other, our partner, whatever you want to call these people, they fall by the wayside because number one, they're trying to do the same thing, and number two, they can relate to you trying to get the peace and everything like that. And so what that ends up doing is driving a wedge between you two and separating you guys even further. But you gotta try to schedule the date nights. Try to schedule the kids having babysitters. Maybe take them over to grandma, the grandpa, the dad, the mom, your dad, your mom, whatever the case may be. Try to make time for this person. And so I point that out to say that it's natural. It's gonna happen. What are you gonna do actively, you and your partner, to make sure that that doesn't become overwhelming, all worldly to y'all? Another thing I want to talk about is platonic relationships. They don't work. The older you get, the more tied up you are with a significant other. When you have your family, they don't work, people. Man, like, I say this from experience, man. Like, I have friends who are girls, but you know what I mean, my lady, she knows these people. We all hang out together. If I have a girl friend, it won't work with me and my lady because we naturally jealous. Y'all read the scriptures? God was jealous. Who the hell are you to be all tough? Oh no, I ain't jealous. You can go ahead and do that. You gonna look over there like, oh man, I'm feeling jealousy. I'm gonna kill both of them. That's if it get too extreme and stuff like that. But the point is, we're gonna get those. We're gonna get those feelings, and naturally, we're gonna start not trusting. It's just gonna be distrust sold from you having outside relationships. I wish like hell she tell me, oh, okay, by the way, I'm gonna go hang out with Brian. I met him at the office. We're gonna go have ourselves a frappuccino and things like that. She don't even like coffee. I know something ain't right. The point is, get up off of them platonic relationships as you get older and you start having you know what I mean, relationships and you know what I mean, like in love and stuff like that. Whatever your partner is sexually into and they start hanging out with that genre or whatever genre, if they start hanging out with that gender, then it's gonna make you feel a certain type of way. And naturally, just naturally, there gonna be some kind of sexual feelings for that person. If it's too much time spent, y'all spending time together, y'all talking to each other, y'all confiding in each other. Because a lot of times when you're in a loving relationship, there's gonna be times when you can't like really confide in them or talk with them. Maybe y'all frustrated, maybe y'all just had an argument, but you got this person who ain't living with you 24/7 and they're hearing you out and you see, oh, the hair is nice, oh, you smell good, blah blah blah, and something could happen. Be very, very careful with platonic relationships. I'm not saying that it can't be a business relationship. I'm not saying that you and your lady, you know what I mean, can't have a girl who's a friend of y'all's and stuff like that, but as long as it's y'all's friend and stuff like that. But you know that once you get out of adolescence and teens into your adult years, that you got to be very, very careful. Just don't do it. Just don't nudes, sexting, right? let's say you with a one night stand and you freaky deaky, you let them record you or whatever the case may be. Go smack yourself in the head right now. Not saying that they even gonna do something with that video or with that photo or with that picture of a screenshot of you texting, sexting and stuff like that. Because you doing that, you setting yourself up for extreme disaster. It can change your life if that get out, especially if you a church, you a church girl or you a church girl. If this gets out, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? People are people, man. At the end of the day, you can't trust no damn body. Don't you know what I mean? You gotta be husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 plus years for you to put that trust and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, people, when they feel like they've been done wrong, or maybe they just assholes or cruel or whatever, they're gonna manipulate that situation, and you do not want to be at the tail end of that. Don't do it. 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 Going on with that, I want to say the best way to avoid disappointment, I'm sure you guys all heard this, the best way to avoid disappointment is to lower your expectations, right? You guys ever seen Greek? My main man Cappy said that to Evan. But the point is, something can happen. Whatever your reputation is right now, whatever your reputation is, wherever your reputation is, it can be damaged. It can be damaged beyond repair in your mind, you think. And so what I'm trying to say is, you can be vulnerable, you can get got. It's okay. Don't take yourself too seriously. If something happens that you think is tragic, that you feel like jumping off of a bridge at that moment, because like, oh my God, like, even if it gets out or it got out, if I step out in the limelight and people see me, who the hell gonna remember that in a year, 5 years, 10 years? Who's to say that at the exact moment somebody else comes out of the woodwork, fixes the situation? Things like that, bad situations, you can end up impacting the world, and you like, wow, I'm happy it happened to me. The point is this: you are not too mighty for something bad to happen to you, where you cannot, you know what I mean? You can't go outside. But what I'm saying is, you can repair from that. You can move on from that. Don't get caught up in the moment, because this too shall pass. Whatever it is, it will pass. Time is gonna continue to move on. If you stay strong to yourself, if you're gonna keep your morals, you're gonna keep your head up, time will eventually, I don't know about healing it, they say that, but it will make it better. It will make things better. You'll be able to cope better. I'm saying this to somebody who life has changed maybe recently, or will change or whatever. You can move on from that, I promise. I don't give a damn what it is. I don't care what it is. You accidentally killed somebody. Oh, you can't go back outside. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we go again with the scriptures. People killed the Son of God. He forgave them. Whatever you did, I promise you, you didn't kill the Son of God. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. Hug. All right. And the last one I want to say is peer pressure. It has to get to a point where it's immune. You're immune to getting it. You know what I mean? Peer pressure to me is just a bunch of punks trying to bully somebody to do something. Because if you really is genuine, and you know what I mean, you understand, you can see that somebody don't want to do something or say something or whatever the case may be, use a sucker for making them do that or trying to push them to do that. Peer pressure is some BS. It's some BS. Anybody involved with that is BS. You know what I mean? A real person wouldn't pressure someone. Look at the word pressure from your peers, and so you wanna appease to them, you want to look cool or whatever the case may be. It's not good. If you starting to feel that people around you is influencing the next decision that you about to make, or that you thinking of joining something, take a step back, man. It's something that youth has to get good at. Is it on us parents? Do we need to teach our kids this? Do we need to test them a little bit more? If you feeling that people around you, your peers specifically. And you got to be on the lookout of adults and stuff like that, because there's some toxic ass adults who are bitter, who ain't got nothing going on with their life, and they're evil, they're cruel, and they'll suck the youth and the adolescents into, you know what I mean, doing something that they can't do, that the youth can do, that can destroy. The point I'm trying to say is, if you're starting to feel pressure from your peers or someone slightly older than you, they're people who have not figured out life yet, as you have not figured out life yet, but you're the one that's more likely going to make the mistake that they can learn from. Don't be that person. Nah, I'm going to take a step back on this one. I ain't feeling that one. Hey, I'll be the sucker today. I'll be the sucker today. I'm about to go home. Nah, I'm scared. I'm scared. It's okay. This too shall pass type of thing. They might make fun of you. That will pass. They'll find the next person to go peer pressure. It won't be you. It won't be you. That's all I got. That's it that I got. It's funny that I got those takeaways from this cozy mystery, but that's why I love fiction, man, because you can learn something from it and you can pass it on. This has been I Like That Book number Who the Hell Knows. Lucy Foley, shout out to you. Have you written more? I'm getting it. I respect you as a writer. I saw what you did with the craft, with the outline. Everything was extremely tight. I love that. The characters were fun to read, and all the way down to the last page. You know what I mean? I was very, very intrigued. But absolutely fantastic book. I thank you for writing it. I thank you for writing it. That's like it's one of the weirdest things to say. Very weird thing to say. But shout out to everybody who read this book. Give it a read. Give it a go. Give it a try. And just for your information, I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5. I'm that way. No, I'm not. I'm actually about to go to sleep, but I gotta do this for the outro. You dig? I'm that way. And so, peace. Charleroy is out. And now it's time to say goodbye. Won't you please come back and say hi? I Like That Book is I Like That Book is smacking up on you now. I Like That Book is right up on you now. I Like That Book is hot, but up on you now. I Like That Book is up on you now. What am I doing? Don't know. My name is Charleroy Charleroy Crawford. This is Charleroy Crawford from the heart, and this is I Like That Book, and this is Shut the Hell Up. I Like That Book. It's up on you now. My name is Charleroy Crawford. This is Charleroy Crawford from the heart. Let me talk to you. Let me holler at you. Let me get up on you now. Let me rock on with you. Let me sit right beside you now. Let me squeeze up on you now. I'm up on you now. You dig me now. And so